Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the April 8th issue of the Tucson Mortgage Weekly. I'm Todd Abelson. First, to lead off, I'd like to thank you very much for spending a few minutes to listen to this, and also to tip my hat and pay respects to Margaret Thatcher, a great statesperson who really helped us at a time when we needed her. You may recall back in the 80s and into the 90s, she was a staunch ally of the U.S. She was a great believer in conservatism and helping people help themselves. She was instrumental, along with Reagan, in the fall of the Eastern Empire, fall of the Soviet Union. She helped break up one of the biggest unions in England, which really was tremendously instrumental in returning them to a financial power in the U.S. Anyway, fabulous statements. Statesman, lover or hater, everybody respected her, and we could certainly use more people like her in the world today. Okay, on with finances. What happened last week? Well, after weeks, if not months, of rates slowly climbing, mostly due to what was going on in the stock market, they began to stabilize a bit, and then by midweek, there were whispers that the employment numbers were going to come out much softer than they originally expected to. They were hoping for estimating for 192, and then the whisper number was for something lower. And then finally on Friday, bam! I guess to put it as a really stinky number came up, 88,000 new jobs. Now, you may recall from things you've read or from my newsletters that we as a country need 200,000 or more in order to actually stabilize, and we need 250 in order to grow. 88,000 is really bad. And so ultimately, the stock market took it on the chin. We got a huge recovery and rally in rates, probably an 8% improvement on one day alone. Ultimately, what ended up happening is that probably from a technical point of view, was that the first time since January 25th, from a technical point of view, that the bond market is trading over the 200-day moving average. That's huge. That could really help us a lot. So at the moment, we've seen some improvements. This is a great time to lock in and take your chips off the table, because we're back in some reasonable territory now, and who knows, it may give it up. Anyway, what's going on this week? Oh, by the way, back on employment, the one thing that was really a really weird thing to me was unemployment dropped to 7.6%. And the only reason they figured that happened is that 500,000 people completely dropped out of the employment market. So although the number is better, it's because people have just stopped looking for work. So that's something we're going to have to deal with. Okay, what's going on this morning? There's really no reports coming out this week. Couple of big things. Wednesday, the Federal Open Market Committee meeting is going to be releasing their minutes. And then on Friday, producer price index numbers come out. But the big thing is earning reports come out, so we're going to see what's going on in the business world. I think the big wild cards that we're going to be looking at is going to be any more noise coming out of Europe this week, and what's actually going to go on with stock market as a result of the earnings. If the stock market suddenly takes off again, we'll see rates go with it. Otherwise, this could be the beginning of some improvements of interest rates over the next couple of days or weeks. Okay, don't forget to check out the website and the market news, TucsonMortgages.com. I'm Todd Abelson. Don't forget to give us a call if you got any questions, 331-LEND. I look forward to speaking with you, and make it a great week. Bye-bye.